How's it going, everybody? Mike here, November 22nd, Merch by Amazon sales update. So the initial thought here is that things are slowly improving. And I'm saying that, choosing those words very carefully because they are slowly improving. As you can see here, like it went from, I can't even remember what the lowest day was. It could have been this one. But my average sales of maybe 20 overall in all the markets went down to, as you can see, like 5, 6, maybe 7 if I'm taking into consideration some of the other marketplaces. And now over the last couple of days, I'm somewhat getting more of a steady feel, and I started investigating, digging into it. So when Amazon did whatever they did, when a lot of people basically were, I guess, experiencing the same thing as me, where our sales just died, like nosedived, like crashed completely. I noticed that not only my best sellers have stopped, and by the way, the shirts that were best sellers that would get sometimes 20 sales a day have actually still not sold since the new algorithm, if that's what we're going with, or whatever the case was. However, I did notice that one of my, I wouldn't call it a bestseller, but a shirt that has been selling, let's say maybe 2 to 5 a day, and it used to have a Amazon's Choice tag, which was actually taken down during the same time, like during these days. Well, the tag is back up, and I'm actually getting more consistent sales of that product, and then some of the other Christmas items have started selling. So this is the shirt that I was talking about, which has the Amazon's actually it's this one, Amazon's Choice tag, which is really nice. So that's back, and I guess it's helping with my sales. Like it's not, I'm not getting ridiculous sales. I'm getting 2 sales a day, but it's still, better than nothing. And then I've noticed that, like I mentioned just earlier, some of the Christmas items are selling. Now my ads, just like some of you kind of suspected, are not doing anything. I did get one sale that first day when I ran an ad, and then I've slowly been introducing more products. I've been playing around with my budgets, but ads basically are not working. I'm gonna let them go, at least until after this weekend, and then we'll see. I don't mind, just spending 20-30 bucks here and there, because the money that I've decided to spend for ads actually isn't even being used up. So I guess that's where the situation is with that. So anyways, overall, and we'll look at some numbers right now. My total monthly sales so far are sitting at 201. As you can see, like the sales are adding up overall. I'm looking at, let's say, about $600 in royalties, and we have about 10 days left, which will make November a completely average month for this year. If nothing changes here, November will be just average, and I'm not going to complain about that, because it's still going to bring me $1,000 in royalties this month. But if we look at this chart here, with monthly sales, like this just kind of, and I've said this before, this spoiled me, because if I'm doing these sales updates for you guys, and then I'm actually digging into some of this information on my own time, and I'm looking at products, and I'm experiencing growth in sales every single day almost, and definitely weekly, and then we get something like this, it is a big surprise, right? But again, if I take a step back and see what's happening, besides these 2 months, which are now becoming the abnormalities, this is just another month, right? So I've been thinking about the whole Q4 and everything, that all that hype is if you're, I guess, not really having a strategic plan with running ads, and I'm talking about at the right time, like not now, right? Like I am doing. Like this is completely reactive what I've done. But I'm saying if you had a plan and maybe you started running some ads in like August, September, October to get your BSR to be low, and then you're choosing the right keywords and you're adjusting ads according to the results that you're getting, then Q4 could turn out to be, just average. Again, I'm not saying that it's going to be that it is for a lot of people, and I fully expect December to spike. I don't know where it's going to end up. I don't even know now if it's going to be like October or even September. But again, the whole myth, I think now of Q4 must increase your sales significantly is slowly starting to unravel. And I'm not just speaking from my own experience, because if we go back, like you can definitely see a spike every December. So that's, Q4 is real. But I'm just saying, like, for a lot of people, and I'm talking about the comments that I'm seeing, the messages that I'm receiving, people are experiencing the same thing. Some people are actually getting less sales than they used to, a couple of months ago. So it really depends kind of what you're doing, what you're working on, what your experience is. And I guess you're seeing those kinds of results. For example, for yesterday, I did have a 10 sales day. And again, even though right now to me this feels extremely, extremely low, this was definitely, like I said, average maybe 3 months ago. So it's just, I guess, us as humans, we kind of get used to better things very, very quickly. So when something like that happens, it's very hard for us to adjust. But I think it's important to look at that information to kind of, like I said, I keep going forward. Like there's nothing that's going to stop me. As you can see here, I'm up to 153,000 live products. Very low number of designs, but again, like I really have to believe that this will pay, I guess, out in some way, pay off, because once sales start picking up in some of the other marketplaces, because a large number of this, and I would say what would it be, like the fifth or sixth of this is like 4/5 of this is in different marketplaces. It's not in the US marketplace. So I'm thinking, at some point, some of these might start selling, and there's going to be an increase in sales overall. But even if that's not the case, I truly have to believe that, having more products and of course, better and I guess wiser titles and keywords that I'm using will make some changes. So that's kind of where I am right now. November's turning out to be an average month. I'm still working very, very hard to get these numbers up. It looks like it's going to be $1,000 in profits month or close to it, which is, again, is okay. Slowly, like I said, the numbers are improving on a regular basis. So it's kind of it's nothing crazy and exciting, but it's still $1,000 a month. So anyways, that's kind of where I am. Let me know how you guys are doing. If anything has happened that adds to this conversation. Are your sales actually down? Have you seen a spike in sales? I'm curious. Let me know. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.